Really excited for our kids this week. Another great opportunity. We had a great shake back versus Auburn, as the kids say, and really got back on track with some areas in a really hostile road environment. Now we're going to need to carry that against a really good, well-coached Florida team that we know will be really prepared, and we'll have to play our best basketball. And we're just excited for the chance to play so many weather issues and COVID issues across the country. And again, just very thankful for the opportunity to play, hopefully, on Thursday night.
James?
Hey, Coach, can you first just talk about Jazz and being named to the first team All SEC for the week and just everything that she's accomplished this week?
Yeah, the thing about Jazz is, gosh, her work ethic, her practice habits, there's never a day she takes off, and just to see her hard work paying off, and not just from her practice habits, the time she spends beyond practice in the gym, her nutrition, her hydration. She's bought into so many different areas and has matured so much as a player and a person. She's working on her master's degree, so academically and athletically, to see the combination of how driven she is every day is truly why we all coach, is to see kids make that kind of progress. I think, though, Jazz will be the first one to tell you that, she wouldn't have the success that she has without her teammates. The guard play with Jordan leading the way, and Hannah in our backcourt right now, for them to have 18 assists to 3 turnovers, just putting our team in a position at all positions to have great balance. Both Jazz and Araya had great success, and we had some others step up with some points that are really going to matter in the same way at Florida.
Roger?
Coach, what can you tell us about how Florida has changed without Lavender Briggs? Even without her on Monday, still scored 80 points against Kentucky, but how are they different now without her?
Well, I'm just as concerned whether they have her or don't have her. She's a great player and an impact player, but that's the joy of college athletics, is when that happens, somebody else always steps up. And, they cut that to 3 with Kentucky late in the game. And, our approach as a team and our execution and our plan has not changed. Our principles stay the same on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball. We're not going to adjust. We're going to try to do the things that we do well. And again, I'm just as concerned as I would be or not. I think that, Danielle Rainey, Ricards, Toomers, Merritt, all those kids, they can still beat you, and I think they have our utmost respect. And I guess the biggest thing I want to say is I just hope Lav heals quickly and can get back, and the injury doesn't cause more problems. I really respect Florida for putting in her position for long-term health.
Katie?
Hey, Coach. It'll obviously be pretty difficult to replicate the 3-point shooting performance from the Auburn game, but what kind of positive outcomes and momentum are y'all hoping to take from that game into this Florida game?
Well, when you talk about the 3-point shooting, it may sound coach speak, but I see it every day in practice. We had missed some shots, obviously, against Ole Miss and Georgia, some shots that we normally make. I thought we missed a lot of shots against Auburn. What we want our kids to understand is we have the confidence in you. You put the work in and day out in your shooting times and in our practice, and just get your feet set and let it fly. We want to shoot the first open look we get. We want free throws, layups, and threes, and that's the kind of team that, we have, and we just want them to continue to play with confidence. And, when you make shots in February, it sure does cure a whole lot, and I think you saw that in the Auburn game.
James?
Yeah, Coach, how will the new start time affect things? I know 4 p.m. is kind of an odd time to start a basketball game. So how does that change your routine going into the game?
Well, we love the early start time. I think it was similar to Auburn. Almost, actually, we would much rather play earlier in the day. It's normally around the time we practice, finishing up. So the early start, I think, is really important. Nobody really enjoys sitting around the hotel for a long day. So we're excited. The earlier, the better. We feel like that puts us in a position to be successful even more so. We're thankful.
Any other questions? All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Roll Tide.